It's week 12 of the NFL, and we're going to see Brian Thomas Jr. He comes in fourth in the NFL in receiving yardage. It's the Jet.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018, drafted #1 overall the subsequent year, Kyler Murray.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
That's complete to Pierce. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. You know, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Murray going to throw. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. They need 12 here. It's third down. Throwing now is Murray. He'll find the rookie here from Texas Tech. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. To throw is Murray. And going right back to Westbrook. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jets get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to get this done inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. And he's already well on his way to a Pro Bowl and very likely an all-pro season, as that last catch moves him past the 1,500-yard mark on the campaign. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation.
Hey, run!
They'll run with Hall. And he'll take this one in for a JAX touchdown. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Jets offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams to defend in the red zone. You see the graphic. He's second in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last. There he goes, right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Jets have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Take right, open, open. Take right! Go, go!
Now Lawrence going for the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great play there. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Jags are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found it downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch. Take it to the house. Look at the big fella go. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Chigakonkwo, 70 yards. And the Jets are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 21-14. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. The Jaguars offense and Trevor Lawrence getting set for this next drive. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 39 yards there, a big one.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
11, Agate. Think right, open.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. After the turnover, here's Murray. He finds it, and it's a fumble, and the Jags grab it. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. They looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, some type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit better.
Hey, I'm gun. Go, let's go.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still first down.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. First and 15.
11.
Now Lawrence to throw. This ball caught by Strange. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Touchdown! Brenton Strange from 13 yards out. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from drawing level. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. And New York set to take the field. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 3. Here's Allen. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
These two teams all tied after one. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter as they're looking at a second down and 9 to go. First run of the game here for Dameon Pierce. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 39. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. Pierce will try to pick it up. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Murray now. Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Here's Murray. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. And, Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's strong.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Chigakonkwo with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Jets are going to take the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Jags offense and Brian Thomas getting set to take it. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
Hey, kill!
Looking to throw, Lawrence. He finds his man, complete. That's Lucas. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And 3rd and 1 now. Here's Lawrence to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Going for it, here's Etienne. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. From the gun, Murray. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Now Murray. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Lawrence will throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Lucas. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
Go.
Now Lawrence. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he's got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Hey, go, go!
They'll try to run with Hall. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from evening this one up. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Here now a third down and 8. In motion goes the tight end. Snap comes to Murray at 1. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Murray now to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Pierce. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Out of the gun, here's Murray. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. That one a first down pickup of 8. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. In motion, the tight end. To throw, it's Murray. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Murray to air it out again. Throw to the right, caught by Okonkwo. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Shotgun now for Murray. Throw out wide is incomplete.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
The kick by Sanders is good, and they have regained the lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Hey, hey, hey.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. So we've reached halftime over. No problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A big play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, you know, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Here's Bradley Pinion now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Jaguars offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talked about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 55 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
He finds his man complete. That's Bailey. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down.
30 left. Easy. Route. Hey, kill. Go. Silver.
Lawrence. That's caught. It's Strange, the tight end. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
11. Sink right.
It's a throw again as Lawrence. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Lawrence. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
3rd and goal from the 6. They'll try to run with Etienne. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne, a 6-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage. The extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. And New York set to take the field. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Throwing now is Murray. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
A run for Pierce out of the gun. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. Now Murray off play action. Over the middle, he has Okonkwo. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. Here's Murray. The open man is Westbrook. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Running it out of the gun with Pierce. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance.
Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Murray going to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Jaguars are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Hey, I'm gun. Go. 13, Lou. 11, Agate.
Now Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down.
Hey, Lion. Easy. Read him, 24. Think right open. Hey, I'm gun. Go, let's go.
Delay of game, offense.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
11, Agate. 11. 30 left. Hey, kill.
On play action, Lawrence. And that is caught downfield by Thomas.
And all the way down to the 42. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 47 yards. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
11. Here we go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. That one down the field for Strange.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Brenton Strange with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
And New York set to take the field.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
To throw is Murray.
Now this aired out deep for Reed.
It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Jaden Reed.
66 yards.
And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball. And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Now Lawrence to throw.
Looking long for Thomas. That's caught inside the 20. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Brian Thomas,
70 yards.
And the Jaguars are going to be moving on to 12-0 as they extend their lead further.
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught.
Here's 2nd and 7.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Now Murray. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Murray now.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Jags are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, I'm gun. Go, let's go. Here we go.
Now Lawrence.
That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there. 58 yards.
And the Jaguars stretch this 4th quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
And New York set to take the field.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now a 2nd and 6.
From the gun, Murray. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for them. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time.
Picked off by Jair Alexander.
And the Jaguars are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
11. Check smash.
Lawrence will throw.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught at the 20.
And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
And they'll run with ETN.
And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, Ron.
Etienne diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. Well, this has been another impressive display by this undefeated team, Charles, and it looks like they're going to stay that way after this one.
Yeah, one of the league's best offenses. They've stayed on brand in this contest because they continue to look good at what they do. Just added a late touchdown. Now they're really hammering home just how good they've been all year long, letting the rest of the league take notice.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Another go-around now for the Jets offense. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot.
And this is caught on the sideline. Are the feet in? They are. What a catch. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Murray now to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Joshua Hines-Allen racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
He'll get this over to Westbrook. It's complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their 1st. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Sanders' kick is good, and that will knock this down to still a very large 29-point deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
He finds his man complete. That's Lucas.
And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. He finds his man complete. It's Bailey. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Hey, here we go.
Etienne up the middle.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Time for another drive here for this Jets offense.
They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
don't forget today. don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Here's Murray. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Reed. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Jet first down. To throw, it's Murray. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of cover.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Operating from the gun, Murray. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point up and good by Sanders as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand.
All right, here we go. Time.
They go play action with Lawrence.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Let's go. 11. Sink right. Silver.
Lawrence.
He's going to let it go again. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but